Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Coastal Living. As you know, it's President's Day, and we've got a list of our top 10 random facts about U.S. presidents in this week's Talk Nerdy to Me. Oh yeah, we're in the mood, and we've got some really interesting facts for you guys. We'll get started with the one and only George Washington. Did you know that he was an ultra-successful liquor distributor in the new country? Yeah, look at him holding that, whatever that is.
That's definitely not photoshopped at all.
I don't think they had mixers back then, but that's some great color. He made rye whiskey, apple brandy, and peach brandy in his Mount Vernon distillery. Interesting. He's like, here, have some of this.
I know, look at him. He's like a bartender. He's like,
would you like extra lime with this?
So, during his presidency, this is number 2, John Quincy Adams enjoyed skinny dipping in the Potomac River in the early mornings. I mean, who doesn't?
I mean, refreshing.
He's just trying to get his exercise, y'all.
Well, back then they didn't have the fancy bathtubs that we have today, so maybe that was just the
taking
closest
a bath.
thing. Yeah, just a little soap, some natural soap.
We see ya.
Enjoying an ice cold beverage thanks to Washington. All right, guys, get ready to rumble. Abraham Lincoln could throw it down in the wrestling ring. That's right. As a young man, he was only defeated once out of approximately 300 matches. He made it into the Wrestling Hall of Fame with the honor of Outstanding American in more ways than one. Look at that grip.
Look at him.
He's got that, that's the arm bar.
He's so muscular. Look at his arms.
Yeah, who knew that Abraham had pecs until now? It's crazy.
He's a good looking.
We're learning a lot today.
Yeah. So, James A. Garfield was not only ambidextrous, but he could write Latin with one hand and Greek with the other at the same time. So he's like sitting there. That's like a really awesome party trick. Like,
yeah,
I can't even write English with
the proper hand.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Okay, so ambidextrous, I'm lefty, but I do some things right-handed. So is my son. But I would never think to be able to write. That's like using both sides of your brain too.
I mean, can you? I feel like even like holding 2 markers at the same time.
Mad skills.
We're gonna try this later. Stay tuned.
We'll give it a shot. Chester A. Arthur was known for his impeccable attire, earning him the nickname Elegant Arthur. On his last day in office, 4 women offered him their hands in marriage. Wow. Also, he owned 80 pairs of pants, because that's important to know.
Yes.
80 pairs. Back in that day, I mean, it's not like he went and got them on sale at TJ Maxx. Like, where did you get 80 pairs of pants, man?
Somebody made those, especially for him. And
did they have closets?
He looked like a burly gentleman.
He sure did. Custom made.
On to Benjamin Harris. He was the first president to have electricity in the White House. However, he was so scared of getting electrocuted that he would never touch the light switches himself. So he would be like, servant, please go turn on my light switch.
I just use the restroom. Come here, turn on the light.
Can you turn that light on?
It's like my son. Mama, can't get the light on. That's real cute. We're not judging. We're just having a good time with the president. All right, look at that. William McKinley almost always wore a red carnation on his lapel as a good luck charm. While greeting a line of people in 1901, he gave the flower to a little girl. Seconds later, he was shot by an assassin and died 8 days later. Hold on. Isn't it ironic?
Oh, gosh.
Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day.
Y'all know my love for
Kendall hates
my homegirl, Alanis.
All right, and I couldn't resist.
So this is my favorite fact of the day. Okay. Teddy Roosevelt
That's like my smile.
Teddy Roosevelt was shot in an assassination attempt while delivering a speech in Milwaukee. He said, "I don't know whether y'all fully understand I have been shot," he told the stunned audience. "I give you my word, I do not care a rap about being shot, not a rap." He completed the 90-minute speech with a bullet still lodged in his chest. Oh my gosh, like that is...
So that's the face you make when you got shot and you're trying to play it off for 90 minutes.
That's a manly man though. I mean, can you imagine being shot?
I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I was just shot in the chest.
I was just shot and I don't care.
Yeah, after this speech, I'm gonna figure things out. Okay, get this one though. If you think or thought you had a tough boss, think again. Calvin Coolidge would occasionally press all the buttons in the Oval Office, sending the bells ringing throughout the White House, and then he would hide like a little child to watch his staff run in. He just wanted to see who was working. That is my level of petty.
Yeah, I thought
that's my favorite president, just for that.
Clarissa was the only one that did that. I'm glad that somebody else in history actually does that. So it's not just her. She's not just, you know.
I am a weirdo.
Okay, our last fact of the day, and it's kind of funny. Herbert Hoover's son had 2 pet alligators, which were occasionally permitted to run loose throughout the White House. Can you imagine just at work, you know, you're like cleaning the toilet, and then here comes this little alligator.
I know. Who needs a dog when you can have a pet alligator?
Yeah.
Or 2.